Hello, gorgeous. You're listening to the Girlfriend's Guide to Starting Over podcast, and I'm your host, Kayla. If you're just tuning in for the first time, hello and welcome to my platform. I am so excited that you're here. And as always, if you're a returning listener, hey, sis, welcome back. So, I am totally excited about this episode because I'm going to address something that I hear all the time. Like literally all the time, people stop me. They're like, girl, how do you get it all done? You are everywhere. Like literally, I am. I have a 9 to 5. I am an entrepreneur. I have a coaching business. It's healthy. I have a relationship. I have kids. I'm active in my community and with my church. Like I literally do all the things. And I never quite feel like I'm burning the candle at both ends. And people say, how do you do it? How do you do it? Where do you get the energy? And the truth of the matter is, it's excellent time management. It is a skill that I have mastered over the years of working with clients, working with patients, and having like this huge heart, being an empath. I've had to learn to balance the needs of others with my own needs. And today I'm going to teach you 3 strategies that can help you to do the same thing. So, tag a friend, grab a pen, and let's dive into it. For starters, I am a time blocker. I'm a time blocker. Time blocking is the art of basically mapping out your entire day. You look at it in segments from the moment that you open your eyes until the moment that you plan to wind down or jump into the bed, where you plan exactly what you would like to be doing or anticipate to be doing in that time block. Now, don't freak out. If you're one of those people that's like, Kayla, that makes me really anxious, there is wiggle room. So maybe you finish a task 20 or 30 minutes early. You are free to rest, or you can move your time blocks up until you start the next task early, meaning that your day can end earlier. My coach, Chrissy, also has this amazing idea that I started implementing once I started following her, which is to have a 5 minutes or less list. And basically, it's a list of activities or things, tasks that you could get done in 5 minutes or less. So when your meeting ends early, when your appointment gets canceled or your appointment ends early, or someone needs to rearrange things and you have 25, 30 minutes, just a few minutes between what you should be doing now and what you're planning to do next, you can get those tasks done when you're waiting in the car rider line, when you are waiting on your coffee at Starbucks, when you are waiting on, you make a phone call and you're waiting for the person to answer or the operator puts you on hold. Whatever you're doing, it gives you something to do in the meantime. That way it frees up more of your time later. I have a time blocking schedule, like calendar you tear off day by day, that I got from Amazon. I will list it in the show notes if you're totally interested. However, you can make your own using like Google Docs or an Excel spreadsheet or just a plain piece of paper. It is so easy to do. And when I tell you it's life changing, it is life changing because it helps you to slow down and it helps you to see where there actually is time. One of the things I want to stress here also is to schedule in your rest. If you want a nap, if you want a break, schedule it in. That way you don't feel guilty when you sit down to take that rest. Okay. So, time blocking is number one. Number two is get yourself a virtual assistant. And I know everybody can't afford a VA. So, I don't mean VA as in someone who actually is doing all your scheduling for your business or doing all those things for you. Although I know an excellent VA. So, holler at your girl if you need one. I mean, like Google Calendar. Use Google Meets. I use Calendly for my clients. So I put my schedule out there and my clients self schedule. That way, I'm not having to navigate whether or not our calendars meet up. They can see that automatically. Okay. So use Google Calendar. My appointments pop up. I get a 15-minute to 20-minute notification that I'm supposed to be doing something next. I can see where things are going to cross over, where there's going to be overlay. And so I don't schedule that way. Using Google Calendar has been life changing. You can see it on your computer, you can see it on your phone, you can see it on your watch, but use a virtual assistant. It is going to help you so very much. Okay. Also, I always recommend that if you are in a serious relationship, if you're married, or if you're co parenting, like with your mom, what or your previous partner, have a calendar that you all share, like for pickup times, so that you can see when the other person is busy or unavailable or those kinds of things. My family knows when I'm going to be working on a podcast or when I'm going to be working my 9 to 5 or when I have coaching clients, so they can see and they don't ask me or schedule to do things with me during that time, or even phone calls. Like I obviously have the do not disturb, yes, but I have a shared calendar that I share with my very close family so they can see what I'm doing or if it's blocked off for clients. It's an excellent idea if you want to save time and you want to save a lot of controversy when it comes to appointments and such. Finally, plan for results, not for what you have to do. So, I used to be one of those people, okay? Like I opened my calendar and I would see all of the activities that I needed to do for the day. And all of a sudden, in ushers anxiety, like Showtime, Beetlejuice style, right? However, when I started looking at my task for the day as the results that I would like to have by this time of day are this, this, and this, it stops being so anxiety provoking. I don't even allow myself to get worked up over the fact that I have 6 or 7 appointments for the day or 6 or 7 commitments for the day. It's like at the end of this day, I will be so fulfilled because I will have gone to the doctor's appointment. The dogs will have been able to go to the groomer. I will have picked up my kid from soccer. I will swing by the pizza party. I'll be able, whatever it is that you will have to do, you are going to be planning for results. And the other thing is, always leave wiggle room for things to fall apart. Expect the unexpected. Things are not going to be like a checkbox. And perhaps I'm a little bit more like okay with this because I work in a psychiatric hospital. So literally no day is the same. However, just remember that if things go wrong, odds are that everything is going to be okay. And be able to take a deep breath, breathe in, breathe out, and then modify. Modify. Make work what works. Is alignment is the word I'm looking for. Yeah. Alignment. Whatever flows, let it flow. And if it becomes like it's forced, we're going to save it for another day. I love you, girl. I hope that these tips helped. I hope to see you transforming, taking off, doing amazing things in really short, compacted times. And remember, don't forget to rest too. Pencil that in. You deserve it.